My name's Melissa. Welcome to this chair yoga class. I'm going to start sitting in a chair either without arms or arms that are set into the chair a little further back. Feet are flat on the ground, so if you're a little bit shorter like me, you want to sit further forward so that you can have the grounding of your feet. We'll interlace the hands and reach up, lengthening the sides of the body. Side bend over to the left. Inhale up, side bend over to the right. Coming back through center. And let the arms come down, right hand to left knee, left hand to the chair. And using your grip on the chair, see if you can twist the torso. Maybe you can look over your left shoulder. Coming back through center, we'll change. So right hand at the chair, left hand to the right knee, and twist. And back at center. For cat-cow, hands on knees, cat to round. You can exhale here, even tucking your tail. And then hands on the chair, puff out your chest. Squeeze the elbows together and behind you. Exhale to round. And inhale to open. Exhale to round. And inhale to open. Really good. Coming back up through neutral. Arms back up overhead. We're going to bend the elbows and widen the chest. See if you can take the elbows forward and the fingertips back. We're going to come back through center, nice and neutral, and cross the right elbow under the left. Twist tying the arms. Lift the elbows as high as the shoulders and press the hands forward. Keeping the chest facing forward, allow the right arm to guide the left arm towards the right. Back at center, release the arms to the cactus. We're going to squeeze the elbows down and forward, fingertips back, chest wide. We'll do the reverse. So I've left under, right over. Elbows high as the shoulders, hands press forward. Using left arm, pull the right arm slightly across the body, still keeping chest facing forward. Coming back to center, release the arms, roll out the shoulder. See if we can forward fold right over the legs. So if you need to take your feet wider, you certainly can. We're going to reach the chest forward towards the knees and maybe rest the torso right down on the legs. Hands might reach the floor. And just let your neck be neutral. From here, reach your chest forward. So if you are able to reach the floor, we're going to place the right hand maybe between the feet, maybe a bit forward. It kind of depends on your spacing and how forward you're sitting on your chair. We're going to twist. So the options here are left hand to hip, twisting to look to your left. If your shoulder is okay with this movement, you might even reach the left arm up. bring your hand back down and replace the right hand with the left hand and switch. So again, might be right hand on hip. Turning the chest. Might reach the right arm up overhead. Lengthening your crown forward and keeping your seat on the chair. Bringing the right hand back down. We're going to climb back up to our seated position. I'm going to go right ankle over the left knee. So a bit of a figure four here. And depending on how open your hips are and how low this right knee is able to go, you might just stay here and lean a little bit forward. If you find that you can lean forward and maybe even get the chest towards the thigh, it might make sense to even bring your hands towards the ground if you can reach. If not, don't worry, you can just keep holding on to the right leg. Back up. And we'll switch sides. So right foot nice and flat on the floor. Left ankle over right knee. And feel free to stay here, especially if the left knee is high, thinking of hinging at the hip. Perhaps you're going in a bit deeper, chest towards the leg, hands towards the floor, maybe hands rest the leg of the foot. Come on up, placing the left foot at the floor. So we're going to turn out to the side, taking a version of a seated lunge. So turn to the left and take the right leg back. Reach the arms up. Really focus on the front of your right hip opening. Turn to face forward and allow the right foot to come down to the mat. So you'll see my right toes turn forward. Arms are going to come wide. Warrior two. Right hand rests at the right leg. Left arm arcs back. Coming back through center, we're going to change and reverse to the other side. Left leg reaches back, so you're going towards a lunge position. You might need to adjust on your chair. Focus again on the front of the left hip opening. So I'm even pushing from the ball of my foot to create this opening here. Arms up, tall chest. And we're going to open to warrior two. So I'm going to slide the heel down and open the arms. Reverse. And back to center. So bring the feet back in the center. Left foot on the floor, and we'll just stretch out the right leg, rolling out the ankle. Switch. Trying to get both directions. Also trying to do this with a straight leg, just so that I can really work on lengthening through the hamstring. Back at center. I come into forearms and wrists. So I'm going to take the arms forward and the hands to face out. Right over left and interlace the fingers. Pull the hands towards the chest and see if I can take them forward. So I'm getting stuck about here, but you might be able to string. Good. And I feel quite a big stretch on the outside of the right wrist. Don't worry if they don't straighten, just do what you can. Good, and then bring the hands in towards. You're going to switch the cross. So here I'm going to go left over and pull through. So it's very normal to find that you have one side that works better than the other, particularly if you are dominant on one arm. I'm going to come back and through. Close and open the hands. Roll the wrists in both directions. And then we're going to finish off with some neck stretches. So I'm going to bring the chin back. So not just down, but back. And then I'm going to reach the chin forward. Back, forward, back, and forward. Coming back to neutral, I'm going to draw the chin towards the chest. So think about making a double chin. With the double chin, start to look towards your left shoulder, keeping the double chin. Slide it back through center and towards your right shoulder. And then we're going to go back and forth. Finally, back at center, we take the arms up over the head, interlace behind the head. You're going to hug the elbows slightly forward. So hands aren't pressing forward, they're just creating resistance. I want to press the back of the head towards the hands and slightly up. So it feels almost like the back of my head is being pulled up towards the sky. And relax the effort. One more time, press back and draw up. Good, and relax. Let the arms come down. Notice how you feel. Thank you so much for joining me for this chair yoga session. Have a great rest of your day.